Hey, what's up, guys? First episode of the podcast in the works here. I'm your host for today, Colton. And today I have with me Tessa and Ayden. Tessa, introduce yourself. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Tessa.
Hi,
Pog.
I'm Ayden.
Let's, let's go. So, this podcast just gonna be chill. It's gonna be pog. It's gonna be epic. And, right here I have some ideas. So, I was gonna ask my friends, I was gonna ask Tessa and Ayden about what they've been doing this quarantine for the past 7 weeks. So, like, what have you guys been watching, listening to? What have you been doing?
Gosh, has it really been 7 weeks?
Yeah, 7 weeks, man.
Dude, that's wild.
I
It
know.
feels... What?
Yeah, it's who knows when it's gonna end, man.
God, it never really hit me that we've really been in quarantine for 7 weeks.
Yeah,
More than a month.
honestly,
Well,
Right.
my schedule hasn't really changed.
yeah, mine hasn't changed all that much, at least for my current situation, but basically, all I've been doing in quarantine is cycling between my PC, my Xbox, my bed, and anime. And I've been watching a total of 5 animes over the entire break, and I finished 2 of them. I finished My Hero Academia, and I finished Monster Musume last night. And I cried during the ending of both. Not that they were necessarily sad, but that I had to wait like another year or two for another season.
No.
Oh, I've heard good things about My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia, at first I was a little iffy going on it because I figured most of the mainstream animes were trash, like Naruto or Sword Art Online, shit like that.
Yeah.
But My Hero Academia, I was blown away. Like, I am obsessed. Maybe a bit too much incest. But, it's fine, I guess. Monster Musume, it's definitely not an anime for kids. It's practically softcore hentai, but it's still good nonetheless.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into anime. I've only watched Death Note, and that was really good.
Oh, God. Have you seen the Death Note movie?
No, I haven't seen that. I've heard it's
It's bad.
ass. I've heard it's actual ass.
It is so bad. Don't even bother.
Yeah, I'll spare myself.
Good idea.
So,
So Tessa, what have you been doing?
what have your
I've
activities?
been watching mostly like Netflix originals. I've been going through all of the Netflix originals. There's so many.
Fuller House?
Fuller House.
No.
Bro, you
But
watch The Babysitter?
a lot of
I love The
Netflix
Babysitter.
originals.
Yeah. Any in specific that you really like?
No, most of them aren't good.
No one likes Netflix originals.
I'm gonna be honest. Some are okay, but most of them aren't that good, and they bring me pain to watch. But I do it anyways, cause.
What was your least favorite out of the 150?
Ooh, least favorite. I don't even remember names of them. I watch them and then I just move on with my life.
I'd say describe the plot, but it's all the same.
No plot.
Yeah.
Okay, Netflix is better than Hallmark though.
Oh, Hallmark
God.
is trash.
Okay, yeah, Netflix. Yeah, okay. Netflix has some good movies. All Hallmark movies are either so bad that they're bad, or there's a few that are so bad that they're funny because of how bad they are.
They're all kind of the same.
God.
The same plot. It's like a girl and a guy, and they eventually fall in love.
Look at Hallmark Christmas movies. I could literally look up 10 different Hallmark Christmas movies, take away their names, and you would not be able to guess their names by the synopsis or the title or the cover picture.
I don't know. I've got crazy friends. I've got some crazy friends who religiously watch Hallmark movies and probably could.
I could understand that because I could get into watching Hallmark movies specifically it's hilarious because like it's bad acting piled on to poor set design with poor directing. Like it's all whole whirlwind of like garbage.
Yeah.
But occasionally it makes something enjoyable because of the garbage.
Yeah.
They're good to laugh at, just like Netflix originals.
Yeah, but Netflix originals can sometimes be like just the worst.
Yes. They can just be bland.
I mean, yeah, that's Netflix.
Yeah. So, anyways, what I've been watching Breaking Bad recently, and wow, that show is I'm roped in. That show's fucking insanely good. Like
I've heard that it's really good, but I don't know. It just never really seemed like my kind of deal, so I never really bothered getting into it.
I was that way also, but like, dude, I've been watching this, and I'm like hook, line, and sinker in. Like, the characters are so believable. The set design, some of the cinematography is absurd.
Oh yeah, no, I heard like the cinematography and everything is like great. It's like good acting, good cinematography. It's like a bunch of good stuff. It's just I don't know, the plot of it doesn't really seem to be like my kind of thing.
I can see that. I can see how it's not everyone's cup of tea. But I personally really enjoy it. It's and there's only been like one episode that I didn't like extremely enjoy, and it was still better than most Netflix originals.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to take a break from Netflix originals then and start trying to watch that.
There's so much better stuff you could be watching.
Okay, we're not here to attack me for my decision to watch Netflix originals.
Actually, that's exactly why me and Colton drug you here. It's so
It's an intervention.
Tessa, this is an intervention. You need to fucking stop.
They're not okay.
We're
They're
disappointed.
not that bad. They're not that bad. They're bad. Really
They're very
bad.
bad. I've watched like one, like The End of the Fucking World. That is bad. I don't like. I didn't.
Okay, I kind of liked that one.
Oh
so
my God. Tessa,
don't even.
this is. We need another intervention.
It's too much. Like it's like adults saw edgy kids and they're like, yes, but what if that was like all the way up? Like, wait, just to make clear, End of the Fucking World is where those two European fucks are like. It's. I know they're not American because.
Yeah.
It's a guy who's like who thinks about just murdering people, and then he finds this other chick who's like a bitch, and then they just run away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
that
deeper.
okay. Is it, Tessa? Is it?
No, it's just bad.
It really doesn't seem like it.
I mean, I liked it. So
There's so many shows that have like that character that's always like, man, I wonder what it would be like to kill everybody in this room right now. Like, what?
you thought he was a sociopath, okay? But then I don't know. It was weird. I have a problem. I have an addiction to Netflix originals, and it needs to stop.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Frankly, I agree.
It needs to go away.
I just have zero self-control, so
Maybe switch to Hulu or HBO.
Yes, I use Hulu, and like, there's so much good shit on Hulu. Like, there's a lot of really good shit on Hulu.
Ooh, Bob's Burgers is
Regular
really
Show,
good.
Adventure Time, those are all on Hulu.
There's a lot of good animes on Hulu too.
I mean, I have Hulu. I just don't normally watch.
Just use Hulu. It's better.
Why?
You know Bob's
Hulu
Burgers?
has so many good shows.
I know
Hulu
Bob's
has
Burgers.
like all of the best shows.
Just watch the first 5 seasons. Go on HBO and watch the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, and then just pretend the other 3 don't exist.
Yeah, just don't watch the others. Just watch the first 5 seasons. Yeah, that's it. You don't need anything else.
Oh, that's good. I'll read the book later. If he ever releases it.
I mean, he will eventually.
He's gonna
right?
die. He's gonna die before he releases before this book gets released.
It's gonna be so sad.
Yeah, that's a threat.
That's not
George. Isn't it George Orwell or whatever his name is?
George R.R. Martin.
R.R. Martin. Who the hell is George Orwell? I don't know,
God.
George R. Martin, that's a threat. I'm gonna murder you before that next book comes out to the public.
My eyes only.
My eyes only. I don't even like the Game of Thrones series. I always thought it was overrated,
I haven't seen
but
it.
I never watched it, so I can't really say
Yeah.
shit.
Oh
was
my
that
gosh,
way-
my parents invited me to watch the first episode with them and then immediately regretted it.
Was there sex?
Oh yeah, because isn't it like a bunch of like sex and rape?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, that's what the medieval times were like.
Yeah.
I'm no longer allowed to watch it with them.
I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
you should.
why you watch it on your own.
I mean, I could.
You should. It's better than a Netflix original. I bet season 1 is better than most of Netflix originals.
Stranger Things was good.
I haven't watched the 3rd and 2nd season.
I could never get into Stranger Things. So many people have talked about how good it is. So I'm like, eh. I mean, it's just the kids from It. Like,
I mean, people hype it up way too much, if I'm being honest. It's not as good as people say it is. It's still good. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's never really been something like I tried sitting down and watching it, and I'm like, it's just not that interesting. And the fact that the episodes are like what, an hour long?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
I can understand
No.
that.
I'm not gonna watch any TV show that has like hour-long episodes.
Breaking Bad. All of Breaking Bad's episodes are 47 minutes long. But
47
then again-
minutes. 47 minutes is different from an hour. That's like a whole 23 minutes.
13. But then
The
again,
time of one anime episode.
they feel like Breaking Bad's episodes honestly feel like mini movies. It's like there's so much content packed into each one. It's insane.
Well, yeah, and that's also because of all the good shit that's in it. They
Oh,
do
yeah.
have Breaking Bad has the production value of like some movies.
Oh, it's insane. Like, I was wondering like how much the production value is. It's like this looks crazy, and this show is like in what, like 2008. Like, there's no like CGI. It's like all practical.
Wait, Breaking Bad was made in 2008?
I think around then. It was early. I remember
I
I
thought
was.
it was like 2015.
I remember I was young. Whenever it came out.
Implying you're not young now.
Yeah, 2008. That's when it came out. January 20th, 2008.
Damn.
What?
Time flies, baby. I was 4 years old. Ugh. No, I'm not 4 years old.
You're an 04 baby. Weak.
Shut up, Ayden. Don't even talk. Tessa, how old are you? Like 24? You remember when Breaking Bad came out, right?
Yeah, I'm
She's
17.
reminding us constantly.
I'm 17, almost 18. That's
elder.
why. Yeah, I'm the oldest person I know. That's a lie.
Your parents.
Who are they?
Your older sister.
Who's that?
Wait,
I
Tessa,
mean-
your sister is older than you, right?
Yeah, my sister's 20.
You. My brother is 25.
You,
I know. But he's cool. He doesn't act 25.
So-
My brother's turning 20,
Don't say it.
or he's turning 22
Oh my god.
tomorrow, I think? I'm not sure.
Who cares?
I care. He's my brother, asshole.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't. Oh, dude. Don't.
How do you mean it then? Okay, you gotta explain that.
I meant it like. No, I don't know how I meant it. I didn't mean it to be mean. I just meant it to be like. I don't know
Yeah,
how
sure.
I meant it. I didn't mean to be mean.
Just wait till I pull up on your block, white boy.
Alright. We're both white. I think you're whiter than me almost.
Dude, I am like paper white.
Yeah. Call me white boy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yo, I'm just gonna
Don't do
stop
that.
right there
Don't do it.
before I appropriate someone.
You're about to appropriate me.
No. See, this conversation happening, let's
This
not
is like
have
tiptoeing.
that.
This is tiptoeing. Anyone, are we getting any monkas in the chat? Any monkas?
No, stop that
Monka
immediately.
S. Monka S. I mean W. There we go.
Let's talk about something else.
Playing any video games?
Tessa, have you done anything else over your break other than watching shitty Netflix originals?
Okay. Played Minecraft a little bit. I've been playing Animal Crossing pretty consistently.
I've heard that's good. How is that?
Motherfucker.
It's so good. It's my mom got it too, and it's really funny to hear her sit down and play it because she gets very mad over such a relaxing, calming game. Like yells at her villagers.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
It's Animal Crossing. How do you get mad at Animal Crossing?
She has like full on gamer rage over it. She's like, Tessa, this villager is so rude to me all the time. It's really funny.
Colton, you ever get gamer rage?
Oh, all the time. Like, you could ask Jacob. Just like 30 minutes ago, I was playing Valorant with him, and I got so tilted. It was funny. I alt F4'd.
You have Valorant too?
Yeah, I have Valorant.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I wanna do the thing where you like follow a bunch of Twitch e-girls, but I literally don't know if this shitty computer I have could even run Valorant. And that would be just such a waste of time if my computer couldn't even run Valorant. Because I know I tried reinstalling CSGO on my computer because I transitioned from my really good, nice computer that could run at fucking oh god, what's the highest resolution? It's like 1982 times 1642. Yeah. And CSGO is locked on that resolution, which means I cannot play CSGO on this like 2005 computer. It's not from 2005. Well, I don't know. It is pretty old. I have to play on most games on 1200 times 720 resolution.
Valorant's pretty optimized. It's like, I don't know, it's made by a pretty big publisher. You know, they made League, so Jacob can run it, and Jacob's computer's okay. You know, it's not terrible, but it's okay. Jacob can run it.
I don't know. Valorant does look really nice because, like, well, one thing I heard is that Valorant was really good for like the first couple weeks, but now everybody on Valorant is sweaty as hell, so there's no point on getting into it.
I don't know.
What happened to CS:GO?
Yeah, I don't. I've always played CS:GO and it's sweaty, and CS:GO is honestly like.
Yeah, CS:GO has been sweaty from the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's been sweaty since CS Source.
Yeah.
CS:GO just makes me feel a certain type of hate I've never felt before.
It can get very old very quick. But, you know, it's definitely a lot. It's really fun to play with friends and you're just fucking around and, like, not playing to win. Like a certain friend of ours who shall not be named, Jacob.
Yeah. I love playing with Jacob.
I asked him to play Overwatch with me last night, and he's like, okay, who do you main? And I said, Junkrat, and he's like, nah. See, Ayden, I play to win. And I'm like, I can win as Junkrat, you ass. But, you know, I don't know, I fucking play to win. It's bullshit, because I don't have anybody to play Overwatch with, and Overwatch is boring as hell on your own.
That's what I did for, like, 400 hours.
But, like, I'm a good-ass Junkrat. Well, I'm mediocre. It's definitely the best person I play. But that's not saying I do have a Junkrat body pillow, so that should show you that I'm committed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Roadhog body pillow probably, because I main him.
You main Rhodey?
Yeah.
For tank, he's usually the tank that I play. I just don't like the other tanks. If not Roadhog, I play Reinhardt.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like all the tanks, though. I'm a tank
All
guy.
the other tanks are... I don't know. I do like Orisa, but she just does too little damage. Sigma can fuck off. I don't like anything about Sigma.
Like Sigma.
Hammond can also fuck off because he's a fucking...
He's hard.
He's a fucking hamster.
He's hard as hell, dude. He's super hard.
But
he seems
also,
easy.
he's hard to master.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I see a lot of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing with Hammond, and it's really easy to kill them. And also Zarya, I really like Zarya and her abilities, but her weapon doesn't do shit for damage.
You have to get good. Yeah,
Exactly. I'm not good. That's why I play Roadhog and Reinhardt.
yeah. That like, whenever I play Zarya, I fucking stomp. Especially since I'm in like gold, and I'm actually like a diamond player. Whenever I play,
you play competitive? Ha!
yeah, I play competitive because that's the only way I have fun. For some reason,
I was gonna get into competitive the other day, but like I saw that the season was resetting in like a day, and I'm like, I'll just fucking wait for the new season.
Oh, you should definitely play competitive. It's super fun, honestly. At least for me, because I have to have stakes whenever I'm playing a game, or else it's not fun for me. Because I'm that type of guy.
What do you play Overwatch on?
My PC.
God damn it.
I know. Jacob has said the same thing.
Overwatch on PC is fucking the worst.
I've never played on anything else, so I've adapted.
When I first got my new PC that was really nice and expensive, I tried switching to Overwatch on there, and I could not do it for the life of me. I could not, like, all my other games I could easily like switch over to, and like as I was getting better with PC I could play them a lot easier, but I could not do that with Overwatch. And then as I was getting back on Xbox after my last PC broke because of some bullshit, I was having trouble getting back into some of my other games because I got used to PC until I got onto Overwatch, and I played that shit flawlessly. I guess I refused to unlearn how to play Overwatch on console. Probably because my mind knew that it was a sin to play it on PC.
I find it a sin to play it on console, so that's where we diverge.
Yeah, well...
Yep.
I don't really have anything to say to that, but shut up. I'm pretty sure Jacob plays on console. If not, I know Michael does. I played Overwatch a little bit with Michael, and that was years back, and I would really love to do it again. Because, like, I think I've played with Michael first-person shooters. Nobody listening to this is going to know who Michael is yet. He's a friend of ours. But, I've played first-person shooters, I believe, twice with him. Once was playing Overwatch, and then another time was when, like, 6 of us got into a TF2 game, and all Michael did was go into the voice chat and just scream.
I love TF2. TF2 is so good.
Just scream.
I still play. Yeah, no, we were playing, like, 2 Fort, and, like, everybody was just chilling, and then all of a sudden Michael joins. He presses... I think it's V for voice chat. Yeah. I don't remember for TF2. He just presses V, and then he goes, I'm not going to scream because that might, like, fuck up the audio. But, like, he was just screaming. And then, like, after that game, everyone else was getting off, and he's like, you know, I think this was fun. This was nice. And that's the only 2 times I've ever seen Michael play a first-person shooter.
I've never.
That's fantastic.
Ultimate power move, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, Michael is the definition of a power move, in my opinion. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, Michael is just a whole nother being. Like, he's just nuts. But Colton, you should really not play PC. And just move over to console and play with me, because I don't have any friends.
I would be such ass. I'm used to stomping in Overwatch. Whenever I, like, actually start, like, trying and, like, you know, sweating. But, like, if I switch over to console, I would just get destroyed, I think.
I mean, probably, but I don't know. I mean, eventually you'd get used to it.
Or I could just play on keyboard and mouse and console, like the dirty sweat I am.
I've heard that people do that, but I genuinely don't know how to do that.
You just plug it in.
And I'm not sure I want to.
You can just plug it in the back.
Just fucking, yeah, plug it in. My my keyboard is a Bluetooth keyboard that has a plug-in. I could literally plug it into the USB port on my Xbox and it'd probably fucking work.
Yeah, I've played Fortnite on keyboard and mouse in a console
Okay,
lobby.
I'm gonna try that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
bring out my.
really stomped.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'll play Overwatch with it, but I'll play like probably like Black Ops 4 or something.
Let's go. Get the orange box.
CS:GO isn't on Xbox,
Yeah.
is it?
No.
Okay.
Get the orange
I was
box.
thinking, like, but do you play like any Call of Duty game, Colton?
I've used to play Black Ops 2, but that was like only for like last year for like a couple months. And then I played World at War, but I just played for the Nazi zombies. And recently I've been playing Warzone, but I haven't been playing much, but I play a little Warzone.
God, I don't know what it is about Warzone, but there's nothing that causes me to activate gamer rage than that. And I don't know what it is because there's plenty of other games. Like I play like a bunch of different battle royales, but there's just something about Warzone that just ticks me off. And then like I fucking dented my door earlier today, and now my knuckle hurts. I think I might have sprained something.
Ouch.
I can
Yeah,
understand
no.
that.
But yeah, I don't know what it is because like I also play Apex on console and I'm like decent at it, I guess. But like when I lose, it's no big deal to me. Like I don't know what it is. Like I never rage during Apex, or if I do, it's never to the degree where I want to fucking punch something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Warzone that specifically just ticks me off when I die.
I get that. Like, whenever I used to play PUBG, whenever I died in the top 10, I would get so pissed. I would get pissed beyond belief. That's how I broke a monitor once. I took my headset off and I threw it full force on my monitor. Because I was like top 3, I was popping off, I was getting kills, and then some dumbass just shot me for like a million miles away. And I just threw my headset as hard as I physically could at my monitor, and it just shattered. But like,
Dude, I'd be happy to get that fucking far. Like the only battle royale game I've ever won in was Apex. Probably because I play that the most out of all the. No, there is another one, and I can't think of the name of it, but it was a really cool battle royale that was slightly different than
Realm
like all
Royale?
the other. No, not Realm Royale. I do play Realm Royale, and I haven't won that yet, but I have gotten like in the top 2. Realm Royale is a lot of fun.
yeah, I've only played it a few times, but when I did, it was fun. I've played
But
a lot
like,
of battle royales.
this battle royale, I used to
H1Z1?
play all the time on PC. No, not H1Z1. It's basically like, fuck. So your main goal isn't to kill everyone else. It's like to collect materials and kill monsters so you can get more materials. And there is a store mechanic, but it does close off parts of the map, but it's different. At the end, there will be a dropship that drops in, always in the middle of the map. And oh god, then I think the next 4 players that get on it get to leave. God, I
I've never heard
can't
of
think of
that
the
thing.
name of this thing for the life of me. And I can't look. It's on the Epic Games Store, and I remember I got it for free. But, oh god, I'm almost positive it starts with like an O or something.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That sounds interesting,
It's,
though.
it is interesting. It's actually a lot of fun, and I had tons of fun playing it.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out after the recording. Yeah,
Yeah, it is like tons of fun. I do suggest it.
yeah.
But like, what other battle royale games do like you play other than Warzone?
Like recently, I've played a little Apex. I played a Warzone previously mentioned. I tried picking PUBG back up, but I was just so bad because I used to be insane at PUBG. But I'm just rusty and I'm bad. I don't even know how the game works.
I heard that PUBG used to be like really good, but it's fallen off in recent years.
Yeah, Yeah. It's like they shoved too much content down its throat at once, I feel. Because they added, like, at first you just had the one map, and then they kind of got stale after, like, I have, I think 800 hours on PUBG, maybe. It's 400 to 800, somewhere in there. So I put probably 200 hours on the first map.
Any video game.
Oh, I play a lot of games. But I probably put 200 hours in on the first map, and then they added the next map, which was like a desert map, and I probably put 100 hours on that. And then, like, in rapid fire, they had, like, a snow map, a jungle map, and then, like, another map. And it was, like, in, like, a year period, when before that, for a year, they just had those two maps. So it's like, they added too much content, they kept adding guns, and it was like, before that, whenever they added a gun, it was a big deal, and it was hefty, and, like, I don't know, it's just too much, and it kind of fell off. Yeah.
That's a shame.
I kind of feel the same with Fortnite. Like, Fortnite, at one point, they had, like, so many good guns, but then they, like, stripped it all away, and they would nerf guns, and they tried to keep, like, a rotating meta, but, like, Epic Games doesn't know how to keep a rotating meta, so they just kind of ruined their game, and it's not nearly as fun as it used to be.
Fortnite was always the battle royale that I went to have fun. Because, like, I didn't care about Fortnite, because, like, I wasn't one of those diehard kids that, like, needed to win. Like, whenever I went into Fortnite, it was just to, like, fuck around and have fun. Like, I join people's, like, sandbox worlds, and I
that's fun.
like, I just get, like, a sniper rifle and fuck them over. And one thing about Fortnite that I love is the Save the World mode, but I've been waiting for years for them to make it free access without having to buy the fucking pass or whatever, because I don't want to buy that. And it, like, I remember when it was like, okay, this pass will, or Save the World will be free at the end of 2018. Oh, I'm sorry, complications arose. We're gonna have to push it to the end of 2019. Oh, complications arose again. We're gonna have to push it to 2020. And because of the virus, it's probably gonna be even longer.
Damn. Yeah. This virus has really fucked over a bunch of shit.
It has. Ooh, one of the things I wanted to talk about that the virus has fucked over is the movie theater industry. Because, like, in, like, the past, like, 10 years, movie theaters with, like, straight-to-stream stuff, movie theaters have been going downhill in, like, popularity in, like, a while. Oh, I remember the name of the game. It's The Cycle. It's called The Cycle.
Oh, yeah? All right, I'll have to write that down.
Really good. Look it up when you can. But, like, movie theaters have been going out of business for years, and that's caused them to, like, mark up prices and whatnot. And that's why everyone's like, wow, like popcorn and, like, a soda and movie tickets, it's like $50. Which, yeah, it was. I remember I got a $50 gift card for my birthday this year, and I took my girlfriend out on a date to the movies, and I spent almost all of that thing just getting us both into the theater and getting, like, one popcorn and one drink for us to share. And, like, that was it. But I guess it's kind of understandable how they have to mark up their prices. But have you heard about how Trolls World Tour has caused everybody to start realizing, like, wow, movie theaters are kind of useless, because that bitch went straight into Disney Plus, like nothing else. The day it was supposed to go on theaters because of the virus, they couldn't do that. So, like, what? Let's just put it straight in Disney Plus, and it made them a shit ton of money.
Oh, like, so people are like, why go to a movie theater at this point?
Exactly, because, like, in the past years, people have been like, I mean, yeah, I could spend $50 at the movies, or I could just wait like 3 or 6 months for it to come out on Netflix. So I could do that. But then people would be like, well, yeah, but then you have spoilers to worry about. So they'd end up going to the movie theaters anyways. But now that they saw how Disney just put Trolls World Tour straight onto the streaming service and it made a shit ton of money, people are being like, well, if more movie companies did this, then we wouldn't need movie theaters. Which I think is both a good thing and a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing because, like, going to movie theaters is like an experience, and I love it. Like, it's perfect for dates. Like, you're not gonna get the same experience having, like, somebody come over to your house and you watch a movie on, like, Hulu or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's more of an experience to go out to a public theater. Another thing, like, you know how drive-in movie theaters used to be really big, but then people are like, well, yeah, but, like, I could go inside in this really nice AC area with
Yeah.
my seats, with these
Yeah.
nice seats, which I think really sucks. It's an amazing experience. Like, the food
Yeah.
prices were a little bit higher, but they had tons of shit. They literally had, like, you know how pigs in a blanket are usually like those small little sausages?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This was literally a full size, like foot long sausage wrapped up in breading. Like, not like a corn dog, but like that shit was good. And
Yeah.
like it was totally worth it because it wasn't too expensive, the whole experience. It just sucks is that it was like an hour drive away, which isn't too bad, but to go to like a drive-in movie theater is too much. But like as I was saying, movie theaters have been going extinct for years, and the virus and everything might be the final push to make everybody realize that they're obsolete.
I really like movie theaters because it's an excuse to hang out with my family.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, like I said, it's a whole experience. Like going to the movies and sitting down. Like, yeah, the popcorn and stuff may be a bit overpriced, but you pay that to have the experience of like going to the movies.
I don't think
Like,
I don't think all movie theaters will run out of business, especially where we live since
oh,
there's
definitely
really nothing to do. Our movie theater's fine. Like that's the
Yeah.
only thing kids have to
yeah,
do.
you know our mall here in our town that I'm not gonna say so we don't get doxxed. But like our
Yeah.
mall in town that has like nothing but the movie theater and Rule King.
Hmm.
That mall is literally practically in my backyard. I can bike there in like 3 minutes. And that's what I find really great because, like, if I ever wanted to go see a movie, I could literally walk there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't because I never have $50 to just go and splurge on a movie out of nowhere. I usually only go to movies if I'm either going on a date, which doesn't happen anymore, or I'm going to hang out with friends, which also doesn't happen anymore, but that's because of the virus.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think our generation appreciates the experience of a movie theater, I believe. I think. I mean,
I agree.
everyone I talk to enjoys like physically going to the movie because it's the fact that you're getting out of the house rather than just
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope all movie theaters don't go extinct. Because, I
They're
like
never
them.
all gonna go insane. Like I said, like drive-in movie theaters went out of fashion in like early '90s, late '80s, and they're still around. There's one in that well-known city in our state.
I love that drive-in so much.
Have you been there?
A few times because don't they always play two movies back to back?
Uh-huh. Yeah, two movies
Yeah.
back to back. The two movies I went was the new Men in Black movie, which name I do not remember. And then after it we watched the Godzilla movie, which me and my mother left because we're like, this is kind of boring. Mostly because like the Godzilla movie starts off slow and like it was already like midnight at that point, and since my mother had to drive, we're like, well, there's really no point in watching this. Let's just go home. Like we came for the Men in Black.
The drive-in there has like such an awesome it's just so cool because they play a little kid movie or a younger movie at the beginning and then afterwards usually play an older movie so that like adults can take their kids and then their kids can fall asleep and they can stay and watch a different movie that they actually want to see, which I think is really cool.
Genius.
Tessa, the drive-in movie theater you're talking about, is it the one that like is connected to a flea market?
I think so, yeah. I haven't been there in a long time, but my
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same place. Yeah.
my
Yeah, but,
good
like,
friend used to take me there when she went.
I've never been to a drive-in.
If I ever get back into a relationship, that's definitely one of the top dates I want to go, because that is like some of the cutest shit ever, going to a drive-in movie theater.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know romance. Romance
Yo,
is dead in
Colton,
my eyes.
Colton, I'll take you on a date to a drive-in movie theater.
Okay, man. I'll go, dude. I'm down. Easy cop.
I think the drive-in movie theater should stay open. Like, it's social distancing if you stay in your own car.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to get food.
That's fine. You bring your own.
Bring your own
That's
food.
one thing. No, because that's the only money they get is from the food. Because they get very little money. Because movie theaters get a little bit of money when they have movies from big corporations. Drive-in movie theaters get even lower amounts of money.
See, I'm saying during the coronavirus, they could charge a little bit more for people to come to the theater and then just have them bring their own food since you can't go in.
No, it doesn't matter because they're only given like I don't know the exact percentage, but they're only given a small percentage of like the ticket pricing, and the rest goes to paying the movie companies for letting them use the movie. So they get most of their money from the food.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just also I don't know. I just don't think it would be such a good idea because some people don't stay in their cars. They like sit in the bed of their trucks. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, I just think everything should be everything should be closed for a lot. For a while.
Everybody just need. Hey, if you're listening to this, I know it's absolute hell in quarantine right now. I know it too. I'm starting to talk to myself, which I did normally, but
yeah.
it's getting worse.
I did that normally also.
Please stay inside at least as long as your state tells you that you need to stay inside, so we can at least stop the curve of this disease. So, you know.
All right. Guys, honestly, that was a Pog episode. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was pretty pog.
So, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So that was the first episode. Hope you guys liked that. I'm Colton. You have Tessa, and then you have Ayden. There'll be in others, and I'll be in others, and I hope to see you in the others. See ya, guys.